I'm Ray. Welcome to Wine Tap Tips. Today we're just going to have a little more of a reinforcement of what wild wine life is about. One of the things is that wild game, there's more to it than fried and sausage. Today we're making venison meatballs. A lot of times that it can be just something as simple as taking your favorite mother's recipe. For example, tonight it's my mother's meatball recipe and substituting your wild game into the recipe. I've done this with other dishes. So it's something as simple as your wild venison, your salt, some Worcestershire sauce, some pepper, breadcrumbs, basil, water, an onion, and some Parmesan cheese. Mix them all up, make your meatballs, and then you just heat them up in your pan with some pasta sauce, and voila. Now, my favorite pairing, this is what also is what wild wine life is about, is a nice little Brunello. I love my Italian Brunello with my venison meatballs. Another consideration can also be a wonderful Missouri Norton. Both pair very well with this dish. But like I've said, go with what you like to drink and what you enjoy. And I highly recommend also you do not have to go out into the woods to do this yourself. There is farm-raised elk, farm-raised bison that you can use. And if you're interested in this recipe, just reach out to me at Wild Wine Life on Facebook, and I'll be happy to send you the recipe. But I highly encourage you to try some different recipes and substitute a little bit of wild game into it and tweak it to your own personal taste. And as you can see, this meatball is ready, and I just cannot wait to just dig in. Nice, moist. And what I love about venison is that it's much leaner and has a much softer texture than beef. The thing I like about the Brunello with the meatball is that the earthiness in the Brunello is just absolutely wonderful with the gaminess in the meatball. Not to mention the high acidity from the Brunello grape or Sangiovese is a great counteract or balance to the acidity in the tomato sauce. I think it's just a fun pairing. Now, as far as Norton goes, like I've mentioned before, Norton is a wonderful Missouri grape to go with any type of wild game dish. So that's always a lot of fun. I highly recommend experimenting and trying different things because, like I've said, when it comes to the wild wine life, there's so much more in regard to your wild game than just fried and sausage. Until next time, I'm Ray. Thank you for joining us, and here's to living the wild wine life. Cheers!